Can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rarer and the Wild. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, turns out we tick both.
As someone who's had their fair share.
Understood.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail.
Plan approved. Okay.
The Frost Moon side.
And the rest of you? No objections?
Wait. We can.
Everyone says things they regret, right?
A very people first.
Who'd you hear it from? D-Loop?
We don't use people's real names at work. This plan can only work if
We shall indeed. You'll be also. You are the.
It's not often I get called Dory. So, the longer your name. In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune.
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you.
Okay, fine. I'm actually. Oh, does this mean that? Most certainly does not. We have a lot. Said Mom supplied me with a great little trick.
Okay.
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. I finally got it all. You're right. It was. You will? I knew you'd say that. Well, it's your. You're putting me in. It's a very useful thing to have around. Look.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic.
Dory, how are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. Don't forget, when something's ta-da! See? It's right here. Oh, it's so pretty. Did you make it? Aha! No wonder you were talking. That's not the full story. Mage Alice once warned me. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top. Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kame to build. Took him long enough. Marak delivered it to me. So nosy. Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project. Could be. Anyway, I just. Fair enough. Or maybe he was asking as a favor for it. Either way, all's well that. Huh? What does that look? Paimon's just super surprised. Well, a long time ago. There are always going to be times when Alice has been a huge help to me, and more than that. No one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make Oh, that? Don't be thinking it was some sort of. My priority is doing the business that I want. All right. I do say so, and that's the whole point. Oh, and could you two help?
Traveler, Paimon. It's good to.
Everything going smooth?
Sort of. As you're probably aware, per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of the.
What? You can.
That depends on your definition of wild. Harmless. The wild hunt is an interesting phenomenon. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptetyr. And see, I don't think that was because of his. It's a strange mix. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state. Oh, sorry. Back to our research findings. You could think of this as Rare in mutated form. Unfortunately,
Oh, that's terrible news!
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she could never be accepted.
given the circumstances, time to kick off the
Oh, I almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked...
Ah, how wonderful. Well,
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you.
all right then.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate, my lady. Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend for me. This gentleman is the Grand Master.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. The biggest strengths are honesty.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated. Anything on your mind?
Miss Columbina was...
That's right. Names are funny things.
Yes.
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, but it's what everyone calls me. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
You're different from other people.
You're more perceptive than most. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleff?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. I don't recall any...
Is that because hatred...
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. Thank you for your help with the Rare situation. Without your
You're welcome.
friend, he betrayed me. And I never really understood what...
Okay, you see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Actually, I went through some...
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the...
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced. And even now,
Clearly, they view you...
I feel a little guilty now. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there? Sure. Hello. Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down Rare.
You will? Oh, thank you so much.
They needn't be.
That doesn't matter to them. You can't control their gratitude. It's nearly showtime. Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint!
Not too long. I
Are you nervous about the bad?
Quite the opposite. When I was awakened by the Radniki. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, my restless flame indicates that...
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Well, in the past, when I was a fae whose pride... But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join...
Looks like I'm not the first to...
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first. Please.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. Meanwhile, Aino herself...
Excellent.
The chess set's looking
It won't hold him much longer.
No sense sitting around waiting.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hide.
Got it! Be careful, traveler!
I will. Everyone, take your position. Every ounce of strength we have in our...
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your...
I wouldn't be so sure.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your toes.
Let me help you guys.
Moonlight! Close your eyes.
Steady now.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies. It all falls into place.
Futile! Observe. Silent. Moonlight!
Water jet!
Race you! Moonlight! Race! Hunt him down!
Be silent.
Forest, protect us.
Hunt him down!
Keep within. No more lies. It all falls into place. It all adds up.
Kyle. Your little game of heroics is over. Who wants to go first? Get out of my sight!
No! We've been separated.
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. Guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Laura! Can you hear me?
Silence.
At least I know there's the way. Remember my most important
disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on.
Never!
And then,
But that dust will come on.
any other tricks of yours as entertaining as...
You don't fool me. I have to stoke his rage. You fear what you could never You cannot win the...
Well, no.
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you. something. That power. I've seen it before.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize you don't have the power to hold that gate open?
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rarier.
We won. Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at...
Even so. Okay. I guess in business terms, I suppose that's a...
I'd be hard-pressed.
Still, I don't think people suffer when they... I had hoped you could win.
Thank you.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of... I'll send full details through your Hoda. My dear friends, we have fought brave.
The moon will remember this day. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access, and since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are...
Hold on.
I only feel the pain. There's no...
You're right. But I must say, I'm surprised.
Things are a little...
Friends.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon.
Phew. Well, that's good.
Glad to hear you didn't stop.
Well, it wasn't. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well,
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He also dropped off. If you're feeling up to it, let's. We're here! Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing!
How are you feeling today?
much better, thanks.
Relieved to hear it. Yep, we're here.
Oh wait, where's Nipper?
How are her eyes?
Nefer's right over there. Sure, she'd love to.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovered? Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes...
Yeah, but you gotta be careful.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I?
Oh, sure. Did you hear that? I gotta go. You bet. Sure thing.
The Raker of Solnari. No, definitely a snake. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. Perhaps. What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped? If you're worried about me, you can nip that. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. Oh, Father. How much better. Look at the Ibis King. Thought he's never brought it up, but why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth? Well, his response was to take... Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there, so that's enough. He's a prisoner. He lives in fear. It's preposterous. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Oh, really? If you ask me, the soul of a liar... For example, when... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now. And I can't... When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, if you understand what's at stake. Very good.
Oh wait, now that the panic's over and we've all... After all that build-up...
Huh? Am I...
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human... Although, now you mention it...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest He won't lie low for...
Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely I must thank you for the device you provide.
Why come and ask me when you...
I most...
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right, and you might even stand a...
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable...
Huh? Charitable?
Let's see.
Stop!
It's nothing to hide from.
How
You're a curious case, Lord Sangam, but I'm afraid no matter how hard you did it for Sumer.
It was empty land that was disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. It was something I looked into. The tech people handled the tech.
It's a pity that so...
So? What's the...
But surely you have dreamed...
You don't get it, do you? Just thinking of...
Thank you.
For the...
And the pendant.
Oh, that.
Seems like we've both been away.
Yeah. So long that...
That would be your mother.
Yeah. Though it's not like I want to forget. My sister can't help me now.
Not everything will...
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that...
Oh, absolutely. You've got a lot going for you.
I appreciate the...
How have you been holding up?
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster.
What?
You played an indispensable sometimes. What?
Let's do a quick demonstrate.
Thank you.
See? Did you catch that? A master class?
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered.
Can I get you a
Huh? You don't have
handling a drinks order?
time off a week, to be totally honest.
Don't worry.
To put it in the simple, when facing an enemy you have no hope of defeat. So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, for this to work, we had to for added security. We prepared the alchemical array of that power enabled her.
What surprised me was that Dave, given his history with Rarer, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the decision.
It must have been a painful choice.
Absolutely. He was torn between two paths, but in the... Anyway, however...
That's the only... Yes. I've thought a lot about it. I think this is very... Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my... If your politeness module was active... Polonia, please. Will you still invite me to your next... What? Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Cendrone. Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself? We just wanted to, Why? Out of concern for my safety? Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your robots are fixed, huh? Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead. My coasters are still missing in action, though. Whoa! Pretty heavy. You can ignore those. I doodle and write in my free time. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people do trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. Huh. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting Who else? Pretty much all the mecha and... Wait! Are you saying you know him? I mean, I guess we were friendly enough. Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed, I honored his request. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer... So... I just told you, Alain's work was like epic poetry. Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years, they were all quite competitive. But beneath the friendship and the unfortunately, childhood would end. A mad dream that would and if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits. But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around, the first of them to fall under it. Against Alan's wishes. He persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alan did not approve and parted ways with Renee. It's complicated. Alan wanted to believe that perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, Renee, and although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of self, but I'm told that the attempted resurgence What do you think? Do you admire his transcendent gene, or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil... Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective. Really? I can't tell whether that's because you disapprove of his... Renee no longer exists in this world. And I don't like fanatics who give up their whole lives for their ideology. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary... Anyway, that's enough about Renee. He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up. To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was pure. After that, the only thing supporting his work was... But although the desire to save Fontaine, I think that formulas and machines derived yet Alain's intellect was once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he finally accepted. He quit working on his form. He told me that the director of the Nazissenkreuz Institute used to read that. I think that all he wanted at that time, and at the very end, he laid down to rest. Many years after that, tensions over competing, and that is the story of two people from the One went all in on his fantasy. The other sought desperately to burn bright. I do sometimes wonder, why is even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed? They were young children with friends and family who mattered to them. Or maybe they just wanted to find something to anchor themselves within But instead, the search for their own Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world? The way you said that sounded just like Alain. He gave the exact same, no elaboration. Just a quick short answer. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time I visit the House of the Hearth. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. Polonia, exit high...
Add Astra. Thank you for. Add Astra.
A blade embraces its duty.
Imagine, if you can believe it, a whole other world within this universe. In that world, people found supreme bliss in what can best be described as lucid dreams. Reality became blurred, or rather, redefined. But outside of their flawless reality, the problems of the material world remained. And in the end, the cold, hard truths of the real world caught up to them in the reality to which they had escaped. Deep in the dark ruins, another soul who was fleeing destruction discovered the final remains of this world. These two terminals were once a means for the dreamers to manage the outside world. Now, they form part of the mage's collection. The mage once tried to form a world from things she had gleaned in her eclectic experience. But as the calm observer, she never found that spark of inspiration to bring everything together. Before fate caught up to the wandering mage, she paid one more visit to her wise and learned friends. She learned much during their time together, and although she did not find the answer, her loneliness faded away in time. But as she and her friends crafted other wondrous worlds together, she finally realized the missing piece in the world she dreamed of creating. A vibrant, captivating protagonist. The glorious traveler and their impeccable companion were the perfect candidates. She was filled with hope. The lucid dream of a lost civilization was built anew, and the mage's vast collection now had a world to call home. After sojourning for so long, it was time for her to leave lest the destruction catch up with her. And in any case, a new story had now begun.
Sincerest greetings, Traveler and Paimon.
Sincerest greetings, Traveler and Paimon.
Sincerest greetings, Traveler.